Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! That is wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Guti. Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider.
Al-Zawra are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Some really good ball movement. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Azar. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Al-Zawra with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Kyle Walker. And here's Aguero. Rafael Leao has found the net here, of course. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Azar. It's Azar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He won't be happy with that one. Guti charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Now it's Aguero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Rafael Leao. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Aguero.
Al-Zahra truly have no need to panic. They can
And he shoots! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Rummenigge really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Takes a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Kyle Walker. For Messi. Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. And here's Schneider. Here's a chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Maldini. And here's Aguero, looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Argentina with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vardiol cuts. That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Alzara can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alzara do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Messi, and this is Messi, played in with purpose. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the... He leaps for it. It's in. Again, we are level. What a contest.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So again, we have parity. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's done it! Aguero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Knocks it into space. Always onto this. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great... Decent chance! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Yamal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. That's a pretty loose pass. And that should get the job done. Now it's Owen. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Kyle Walker. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Can he get on the end of this? Kyle Walker. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Maldini. Barcola. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Al Zawra have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Argentina, really...
Oh, what a mistake! Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a throw-in. Koundé. Now Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele. Dembele carries the ball down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. We thought they were done, but never say never. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible...
And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And he thumps it clear. Koundé deals with that comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
We are into stoppage time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a corner kick. Desperate defending required here. Neymar goes short. Takes a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cristiano Ronaldo. And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.